Like always, make sure you're comfortable, relaxed, and let's go again with Anapana to start with. So if you can find that spot that you were focusing on at your nose, can you return to it? It's good to do that short meditation first and then kind of return to the practice as a way of getting yourself more quickly back into a previous state. Can you remember how you felt near the end of that last sit, that last meditation? We're going to return to being concentrated. You can put some effort in, but still relaxed. You don't have to strain or stress yourself to focus on this spot. Remember to get interested in this spot, this location. This sensation by your nose is the most interesting thing in the room right now. Yeah, keep concentrating on the sensation. Make sure you're not inadvertently tensing your body. That's not needed for concentration. Hey. Keep hold of that spot. Don't lose it. And then I want you to just gently consider, how would you describe yourself? What kind of epithet would you say? I am a human. Maybe does that ring true? Does that sound right? I just place a few of these here. So consider that. I am human. How does that feel? I am a man or a woman. Does that feel right? If you say this to yourself and contemplate this, is there a reaction? A subtle, very subtle judgment reaction of, yeah, no? Still focusing on this spot on the breath. Notice any kind of subtle change in mood, and you contemplate, how would I describe myself? What about, I am a squirrel? How does that feel different? How does that resonate differently compared to, I am a human? So I'd like you to repeat, I am a squirrel, and then I am a human, one after the other. Repeat these two phrases next to each other and See how they resonate or don't. Is there a subtle sense of yes or no? Okay, now drop that. Drop that. You don't have to think about that anymore. Concentrate it at the nose again. So you're concentrating at the nose. And I want you to see, not with language, not by thinking in language, but notice time is passing. We've been meditating for some time now. Do you feel like it's been you, the same person, at the start of the meditation and now? Remember, you don't answer this with words, just feel. Do you feel like you are continuing through time? Is it the same you now compared to the one who was saying, I am a human? Honestly, do you feel like you are a new person every second? Honestly. I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying you should. Just reflect on the situation. This might be hard to do. Is it the same being who is persisting through time? Is there a continuation? Is there something that continues to exist from one moment to the next? Don't answer with words, just look at your experience. What does it feel like to you? There's no right or wrong. Okay, good. And then return to the sensation at the nose. Focus on the sensation at the nose like before. And now we're going to look for spatial self. Where in this whole experience space are you? It might be easier to start from a place that you feel like you obviously are not in that place or at that place. Maybe the sensation at the nose. Oh, that's not me. Maybe that actually feels close. Maybe a sensation at your knee. Do you feel like you are at your knee? Compare a sensation at the knee, and then compare the sensation at the nose. Do one of those feel closer? Maybe go back and forth there. The knee and the nose. Am I closer to one or the other? Okay, if one feels closer, you track it back. Closer to what? Where? Maybe play with sensations around the area that feels close to you and try to get as close to you as you can. This might be quite difficult to do. It might be quite tiring, actually, for your attention. Straining. But we're going to put some effort in here. Yeah. Okay, that was with sensations. Maybe use vision, use visual aids to try to help you locate the self. Maybe without moving, you can open your eyes if it helps, and try to see, okay, where in this visual field am I located? And I really mean where in space. Put some effort in to try to find where spatially you may feel like you are located. Okay, and now I just want you to tune into the sense of an experiencer in addition to experience. Does it feel like there is a knower of experience? A subject that is aware? We're not trying to find this subject in space now, or time, or define this subject with adjectives or epithets. Just the sense, notice the sense of an experiencer in addition to experience. Does it feel like this experience is happening to a subject? Get real with yourself. Does that feel like that is happening? If it does, notice that feeling. I am. Okay, good. And lastly, without talking or totally exiting the meditation, I want you all to open your eyes, and you can look at the screen, and I want you to touch, do this mindfully, touch your finger to your thumb. I want you all to do this and just notice, keep doing it. Is there a sense of agency? A sense that you have control to do this when you want, to stop doing it when you want? Does it feel like you're free to touch your thumb and your finger as much as you want, when you want? How often? Just feel that. Play with that process. What is deciding to do it or not? When you do decide, why? Why that moment? Why not a second before? And just play with this. Yeah. Okay, cool.